Hello, everybody. My name's Coach Troy, and I wanted to just jump on here tonight. And I know for some of you it's getting a little bit late, but I had something that really came to me that I really wanted to talk about. And that was, what is something that I find so fascinating is what is the biggest thing that seems to hold people back? And whether that be you as a person, an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, a corporate executive, anybody in business, but really anybody, period is, I know that what we believe in today is what we can see in our mind. And in our mind, as Bob Proctor would teach us, is really those images that we can relate to or that we can really see us achieving. And I think it's really, profound if you stop and really think, what is something that you truly want in your life? And I ask that lots, and I know a lot of you have heard me, ask you those questions. But that question to me is so very much important because when you really decide what it is that you want, then ask yourself, why haven't I gotten it yet? Or why haven't I achieved it? And the real reason is because usually it's because of fear. And it's the fear, there's three types of fear. There's the fear of failure, which is a really big thing. I mean, nobody likes to fail. People, are constantly worried about looking bad in front of their family, in front of their peers, their spouses, their coworkers. And so they sit in a place that, is very certain and feels very safe. Number two is the fear of success. I had a client one time that was worried that if I created too much success in their career, their life, that they'd have to pay too much income tax, and which seemed weird. But the truth is, for people that is a really big thing. What if I get too busy? What if I become too famous? Or what if I have too much money? Will that change me? Or will other people like me? But really, I think number three is the fear of self-worthiness. And, my coach way back when had taught me about the fear of self-worthiness. And I realized that, a lot of people don't feel that they're worthy of achieving certain types of goals or types of achievements. And I think, that's a really sad struggle to have. But again, I'm going to go back to exactly, what I'm saying is if you really thought about what is it you truly want in your life, not your family's life, not in anybody else's life, but what do you want in your life? And when you ask yourself, why haven't I gotten there yet? Usually it's because of fear. And so you have to evaluate, is that fear for real? Or is it something there just to protect you? Because most people can admit, if you study enough successful people like myself and some of my other colleagues and people that I get the opportunity to work with, they've studied high performance people, they've studied the best executives, they've studied people who have really, really, knocked out of the park, and they've all determined one thing is true. The people with the most success are people that will not take no for an answer. They will fail until they find that perfection. Take Elon Musk, he's blown up rockets, but he kept pushing and pushing until he could get there. And so when you have it in your mind and recreate that image of exactly what it is that you want to achieve, that's exactly, what becomes really attractive. And that's what really makes things work. And I often talk about my own personal life. I didn't have that before. I didn't think of what results I really wanted. Yes, there's things you fascinate about, but when you become completely obsessed with something that, this is a must, I have to achieve it, that really changes things for you. I guess the big question I would ask you today is, once you've come up with something that you really want to achieve, whether that's go on a holiday or get into a certain relationship, maybe make a certain type of income or have a certain type of body and health condition, what have you. My question is once that's in your mind and you say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then what'll happen is you'll start to realize that there's habits that you're doing that are either preventing you or pulling you towards being able to get that achievement. But at some point you'll get scared and you'll get up against a terror barrier, as we call it, and all of a sudden, boom, you'll go back and you reset yourself into doing something that you already know and that you already trust, and that's what's going to really, be able to do that for you. It's going to protect you because that's really everything you do is to protect yourself. And what'll happen is then you'll go back to the same thing as you had today or yesterday, day before that, and you'll get the exact same results. But what if you became really, really obsessed with that goal and you hit the terror barrier and you push through? How cool would that feel to actually be able to achieve that? My next question would be then, what if you didn't do it and you allowed yourself to keep failing at it? You know what? You hit your, the end of your life and you look back and you say, man, if there was one thing I wish I'd have done, I wish I'd have just went for it anyway. Because what is it really costing you not to go after your goals? These are all the things that we study in the Thinking and Results program, which, by the way, actually starts here on next Tuesday, where we get together as a group, and you have an opportunity. I should put a phone number here. I'm also going to put in here in the comments so that you guys can click on the link here, and hopefully that comes up there. And then, but what's really really cool is if you want to join up into a program, I'm going to show you exactly what Bob Proctor taught me, and we're going to go through the exact same program that Bob had put me through, so that I could really understand what it was that I wanted for my results, and how to really, take control of the thoughts in my mind, and really understand what was changing my mind, and what was, causing me to look at it from a place of fear or a place of opportunity, and how to really crash through that. Because at the end of the day, here's what's cool is when you go after your own dreams and you're lit up with energy and vibrancy that really makes you feel like you're living full, what's going to happen is you're going to see yourself in the mirror as a much different person. You're going to be more confident, you're going to be more proud, and you're going to show up with a very different vibration. Cool part is you're also going to now attract other people who are also forward thinking, that really want to be able to achieve as well too. That's what's going to be really powerful for your family, your spouse, your children, depending on everyone's got a different life, but the people in your family, in your inner circle, your friends, they're really going to see a completely different you, because you're going to live on the terms that you want to. And some of the biggest achievements is you're going to have people that are going to ask you, how did you do it? Why did you do it? Can you teach me how? And you're going to be the envy of a lot of people, and you're going to attract more and more people that are like that and want to do that. And that's what's really powerful, because that's why I'm here today. I was able to learn the material and thinking and results of Bob Proctor and be able to apply that. And then I was able to figure out, okay, I had big lofty goals that I wanted. There's things that I demanded of myself that I knew that I was going to get. I got the house of my dreams. I got the relationships of my dreams. I got the children, my wife. All those things are just absolutely amazing. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying it was because it was in my mind. I'd already completely envisioned what it is that I'm living today. And that's what makes it really powerful. Then I started to learn from Chet Holmes and understanding, what was my core story, what was my business, and then be able to apply that into a very specific targeted set of audience, my Dream 100. And that's where I am today. I get to come here today and be able to hopefully impact and inspire you, to show you and tell you that there is absolutely nothing you can't achieve in your life. That might sound lofty, but I'm telling you, it's the absolute truth. And so every week for the next 24 weeks, starting on Tuesday, September 6th, I'm going to be taking people through that Thinking into Results program. And that's what we're going to do for people. We are literally, I guess it's in two weeks from now, but on September 6th is when we're going to start. And so if you want to get in on that group, there's going to be some cool things I do for the very first 10 people in this one. And there's going to be some cool prizes. And so I'm really excited to do that. So here's the deal. Most people watching tonight are going to say, yeah, there's things in my life I wish I had, and maybe it's not right for me, but they're going to allow fear to take over. Don't let the fear of failure take over you. Don't let the fear of success scare you. And don't let the fear of self-worthiness control you, because you are worth it. And every single thing that you want is up to you to get. Just go for it. Put your hand up and say, it's time for me to do that. And when we go through this material together, I'm going to learn more with you. I'm just simply facilitating it. I'll be able to show you some of the things from my other clients that I've worked with did to help you really implement and take some serious action. There's accountability. You're also going to see how it worked for myself, for my children, for my wife, and for so many other clients. And so I'm really excited to be able to do this with you as well too. So click on the link, go to coachtroy.ca/sign and book a time with me. I'll jump on a call with you and we'll make sure that everything is right for you and that I answer all your questions. So I'm going to keep it tight here at 10 minutes. I want to just thank everybody who tuned in and jumped on. I want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for facing fear. And thank you for saying, you know what, it's time for me to step up and not take part in recession and great resignation and depressing things around the world. Take part in really growing yourself. It will never be a better time than right now. And it's your time. Do exactly what you want to do. I just get to be there, a part of the journey, and I can't wait to really help you do that. So if it's something that you are committed to doing and you're tired of dabbling in life and you want to commit to getting a true result, look at the Thinking to Results program. Scary thought, when you think about it, still over, was it 60 some percent of people are still planning on quitting their jobs because they're not happy with where they are. They don't feel fulfilled. 92% of executives today in North America are complaining that they are fearful of losing their job. That's sad, because if those people are scared of losing their job, it's affecting the entire company. And because people are living in a place of fear. So don't give fear any attention. If you're scared of something, reverse the polarity, do the opposite of it, and just go for it. And fail all the way till you get to the top, because that's really what it's all about. So, my friends, I look forward to working with you here on September 6th. Please register now, sign up, text me. I'm more than happy to help you. I want to see people achieve and celebrate your wins. So for now, everybody, my name is Coach Troy, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.